Pesan Rabbi di Abu Dhabi, UEA menyambut Shavuot. Inilah suasana Paskah pertama di Sinagoga Moses ben Maimon, sinagoga yang dibangun pemerintah Uni Emirat Arab. Setelah 75 tahun Israel merdeka, tidak ada yang menyangka komunitas Yahudi bisa tumbuh kembali di tanah Arab. 7 pekan setelah Paskah, umat Yahudi merayakan Shavuot, hari ketika hukum Taurat diberikan Tuhan kepada bangsa Israel. Dahulu di Gunung Sinai, hukum Taurat diberikan Tuhan dalam bentuk 2 loh batu. Namun Tuhan berjanji pada suatu saat, Tuhan sendiri akan menulis hukum Taurat di hati orang Yahudi. Yeremia 31 ayat 33 tertulis, "Tetapi beginilah perjanjian yang kuadakan dengan kaum Israel sesudah waktu itu, demikianlah firman Tuhan. Aku akan menaruh Tauratku dalam batin mereka dan menuliskannya dalam hati mereka, maka aku akan menjadi Elohim mereka dan mereka akan menjadi umatku."
Hi, I'm speaking to you from the Moses ben Maimon Synagogue at the Abrahamic Family House in Abu Dhabi. We've had the great privilege of celebrating a magnificent Passover together. Hundreds of people, young and old, from so many different countries, some of whom celebrating Passover for the first time. And to be able to do that in a place with the awareness that our neighbors are also celebrating their own sacred time is really what made this Passover unique. In this coming Shabbat, we're going to read Tazria Mitzorah, a parsha in the Torah which asks the question, how do you go from a moment of birth to regular routine life? And in so many ways, that's a question that our community is asking ourselves. We've had a beautiful Purim, we've had a beautiful Passover, and now it's time for the regular moments. I wanted to invite you to join us for this Shabbat, for services and meals. You are really what makes the community. Someone came into services this past week and said, I feel like this is the fulfillment of a dream that I didn't even know that I had. I said, what do you mean? He says, well, to be able to make a minyan and also make a Kiddush Hashem, sanctification of God's name, is not something you could do every day in most places, but here you can. And it's true. This week's Torah portion is Achrei Mot Kedoshim, has in it the verse Kedoshim to you, be holy. From here we understand that it's important upon each person to make a sanctification of God's name. That can be done even in the simplest of ways. Join us for Shabbat, for Tefillah, for the meals. That can be something that you can do as well. This week we've just seen a stream of visitors coming in and being inspired by the space. But the truth is, this week's Torah portion reminds us that sacredness is not rooted in stones or in furniture. It's about the people. And Moral Kohanim, in this week's Torah portion, we have the instruction to how the priests need to behave differently. And in our tradition, we are a Mamlechet Kohanim v'Goy Kadosh, a kingdom of priests and a holy people. And so it's on each of us. And help form that community of Mamlechet Kohanim v'Goy Kadosh. Sometimes in our own life, we want everything to be smooth, to be perfect. But the truth is, what we really need is resolve and resilience. At the end of this week's Torah portion, we conclude the book of Vayikra, of Leviticus. And the way we conclude the reading of any book, and the truth is, any accomplishment, is with the words, Chazak, Chazak, v'nitchazek. Be strong, and let us be strong together. What does it mean to be strong nowadays? It means to show up in community. Join us this coming Shabbat as we will say those words, Chazak, Chazak, v'nitchazek, and let us say those words together. In this week's Torah portion, we begin the book of Bimidbar, in the desert. And we're reminded that the Israelites had to travel through the desert in order to get to their destination. Same is true for us. What does it take to actually travel through the desert, through any kind of desert, in order to reach a destination? One of the most important things is for us to be able to lean on each other, to depend on each other, to be there for each other, and to really give us the resolve and the resilience in order to get through. Right behind me are the 10 Commandments, the very same 10 Commandments that we're going to read together on Shavuot. Shavuot commemorates the moment that we all together, with one heart, received the Torah. The way the biblical narrative has it, we would not be able to receive the Torah unless we were all united. Let's be united again this Shavuot.
Hak Shavuot Sameach. Salam damai dari Fakta Israel.